Saving money at the moment feels impossible. The price of rent is up, the price of foods are up, even travel is expensive now. But there is hope. Even on a low income, you can build your savings. You can build your investments for the future. In this video, I'm going to talk to you step by step how you can take control of your money. And it's not going to be stop buying that coffee. So step number one is that you need to understand where your money's going. And I don't mean by tracking every single pound, I mean understanding the big picture. The first task for you is to open your bank account, print off your statement, and go through the last 30 days of transactions. This should be broken down into 3 categories: essentials, non-essentials, and wasted money. Now, your essentials are like rent, food, bills, and transport. Non-essentials are like takeaways and then subscriptions such as Netflix or Amazon Prime. And wasted money is the stuff that just does not add value. And again, I guess takeaways can fall into this category as well. Funnily enough, when you do this exercise, you'll probably find quite a few surprises. But what I'm telling you is this awareness, when you start, will save you 50, 100 and 150 pounds every single month. Now, step 2 is to automate your savings. Once you've identified the areas where you need to cut back on spending, or where areas where you're spending far too much money on both Netflix and Amazon Prime, that money can be shifted into a savings account. Now, the best way to create a savings account is to treat it at entry. And what I mean by at entry is when you get paid, before you spend any money, you should allocate a certain amount into a savings account. Most people that say that they will save what they have left usually don't have anything left to save. You could set up a standing order that on the first of every single month, that £50 goes out into your savings account. Now, it might sound small, but as time goes on, you will build momentum. When you see this balance growing, it will change your mindset. You'll go from, well, I'll save what I have left, to actively saving. Number 3 is to cut costs without cutting your life. Saving money doesn't have to be miserable. Everybody makes out that all of a sudden to save money, you can't spend a penny. And that is wrong. Start with the easiest wins. If you pay bills such as broadband or your phone contract or your bills or your rent, look for cheaper deals. Websites like Money Saving Expert are a great way to switch providers. You can change your broadband, your energy, your insurance, and even your phone bill. You should also look at cancelling free trials before they start billing you. I've been guilty of this, where I have a free trial and then it ends and I forget about it, and all of a sudden I'm paying £15.99 a month. Now, subscriptions should be treated like this as well. Do you need Netflix and Amazon Prime? Can you not just have Amazon Prime, binge that until you're bored, cancel it, and then open a Netflix account? These small tweaks can save you hundreds of pounds a month, and this can all be used to put into a savings account on entry. Step 4 is to use the UK help schemes. Now, if you're on a low income, there are plenty of schemes to help you save more money. Now, the first is Help to Save. The government will give you a 50% bonus on top of whatever you save, up to £1,200 over a 4-year period. This is free money that, yes, although it's not going to make you a millionaire, it's money that you didn't have prior. If you're looking at saving for a house, then you should look at the lifetime ISA. The government will give you a bonus of 25% on top of whatever you save. Now, depending on your income, you can get council tax support or energy grants. The system has been designed to be used, and it's there for individuals that need that extra help. So use it, because that's what it's there for. Step number 5 is to try and earn a little bit more. If your budget is already tight or you've done all of the following steps, then the next is to try and increase your income. Now, if you're employed, you can ask your employer for extra hours if you're on an hourly rate. Even 1 hour a week might be the difference between £50 and £100 extra every single month. Another way is sell old stuff. Car boots, eBay, places like Vinted. These are designed for individuals to make extra cash. Like said before, the goal isn't to be rich overnight, it's to build healthy habits and have a lean approach towards your savings. Now, the next thing to do if you're looking at building your finances is to build an emergency fund. This is the foundation of all investment and all savings. I've got a video of that if you want to click the link above. Once you've freed up some cash, let's say you've cancelled your Netflix subscription and cancelled your Amazon Prime, and you're now saving £35 a month. The goal isn't to invest this, it's to build an emergency fund to start with. That might only be up to £1,000, but it will give you the peace of mind that if, for example, there's ever a tight situation money-wise, you have easy cash that you can dive into. Once you've built an emergency fund that you are comfortable with, it's then time to start investing. Even on a low income, saving is possible. There are ways for you to increase your income or cut your expenses. The issue is that it's hard and it takes structure and consistency. Every pound that you save from now on is proof that you're going in the right direction. As your money grows over time, you start building a savings pot. Small wins make a difference. Saving just £10 a week means that you've got over £500 at the end of the year. And with £500, that's where the fun really starts. If you're on a low income and looking to save and invest and start your financial journey, it can be daunting when you think, oh, I need to be at a certain place at a certain time. But start small. Time is your friend, and compounding over the long term always wins. If you're interested, I have a video on how much you should have saved at every age, which I'll link on screen. But don't let it put you off. Remember, wealth is built over time. And it's not about comparing yourself to others. Again, enjoy the process, not the destination. Hopefully you found this video interesting and it gave you some insight or motivation that you can increase your finances over a period of time. If you did, comment below and maybe give some advice to others that might be struggling with saving money over the long term. Remember, Rome wasn't built in a day. Small steps now, compounded over time, can generate amazing income. Consider subscribing, liking, and comment on the video. My name is David, and thanks for watching.